Hi there, I'm Budda and you're watching Dr. Guitar, a show for all you guitarists out there. In today's episode, I'm showing you my new custom signature guitar by Futone Guitars. It's a guitar made in Portugal to my custom specs. It has my name on it and I love it. It's beautiful like hell and I really, really love it. First of all, let me thank my dear patrons for supporting this show. If you want to become a patron, just go to my Patreon page and follow the steps. It's super easy. You can also support the show by contributing to the tip jar on PayPal. Here's the link. And if you want to have some guitar lessons with me, just send me a direct message on Instagram or Facebook and we'll deal with it from there. If you liked the episode, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, give it a thumbs up and click the bell notification. I hope you like it. Dr. Guitar. During this quarantine, I started talking with Paulo from Futone Guitars and I reviewed one of his guitars here in the show, the Pontegra, a very strange, peculiar guitar, but I love the Tele bridge and the sound and the build quality was really great. So we started talking about building a signature guitar for me, a Futone signature guitar. So the Futone Budda, he's here. I'm very proud of it. I talked to Paulo, he sent me a questionnaire with a lot of questions, a lot of things, music related and non-musical related. So like, what's your favorite design objects and stuff like that. And the first drawing he sent me was exactly this guitar, as it is. So it nailed it from the first moment that we exchanged ideas. We only added the B for Budda, which is handmade, and probably this metal thing here, because from the reference I sent him, it made it all look like this. So I was looking for kind of a TV yellow Les Paul Jr. meets Tele 52 butterscotch blonde, and the blonde Tele like Robin Ford has one, for example. Firebird, so this high thing here reminds of Firebird. Fender scale, so 25 inches. The radius is 9.5, radius to 12, so it's a compound radius. And I was looking for a guitar. I needed to have tremolo. I wanted a lot of options in the controls because I wanted a lot of sounds, but I wanted to be really easy to use. So let's dive in to the controls first on the guitar, so you can really understand what's happening under the hood. So this here are two volumes for the neck and the bridge pickup. Neck volume, bridge pickup. Master volume, tone with TBX control. So what a TBX does is basically it has a detent point in the middle, and from the middle down it cuts tone as a regular tone pot does. From the middle up it cuts low end and boosts the high, so it's really great. So let me show you immediately that. Neck pickup. Here is at the middle, and now let's start to cut bass and boost treble. Okay, so it's a killer tone control because it can handle a lot of stuff. For the bright tone, if you want to tame just that brightness on the, for example, on the bridge pickup, just taking off a little of the tone makes a huge difference. So I'm barely using it, so it has a detent, and it's like it has a click, or you feel it stopping there. So just taking off a little, barely using it, makes all the difference. And it smooths out the guitar if you want to use the neck pickup a little darker, a little jazzier. Instead of so you take off that pick attack. And let me show you, it has two rusty pickups custom designed for this guitar, and I forgot the name, but I'll put it here. Dutch, well, a German bridge pickup. 3 Tele Pickups. This were voiced specially for this guitar, so this is a neck pickup from a Telecaster, or a Telecaster neck pickup, but voiced to be in the middle of this guitar. Dusemberg tremolo, which is kind of in between a Bigsby. Lovely, lovely. And this looks like a 3-way pickup selector, but it's actually a 6-way. So we can go up or down, and you have 6 positions. What do I have? Neck pickup on the top 3. I have neck, middle, and bridge. So neck, middle, and bridge. On the down position, I have bridge and middle, neck and bridge, and bridge and middle. Okay, so I have the Strat pickup combination and the Tele pickup combination. And when I'm in the middle, I have 2 separate volumes, so I can be in the middle and it's too bright. I cut off a little of the bridge. Or it is too bassy, I cut off a little of the neck. So I can tame it. But the main reason I have these 2 knobs here is because I have an out of phase switch here. When it's on the middle position, I'm with the bridge and neck connected, but I can flip the face of the neck. And for the intro tone, I actually used this out of phase. So the really quiet, really quiet tone, really thin sounding, which I really love. But I also have, since I'm taking the neck, I'm taking it out of phase, I can also combine the neck with the middle and I have a different out of phase tone. So neck and middle, neck and bridge. Different mid-range, different honkiness, but I have the volume so I can tailor the out of phase. Or I can take the bridge off a little. Which is different than having just a neck. So this is bridge and neck with the bridge a little turned down and the out of phase connection. And this is the neck, so different tones. So it enables me to have a lot of different combinations of the out of phase tone, but mainly live I'm using it full on because it's simpler and I just turn on the out of phase. Then I have an extra knob here that makes them be in series, so a humbucker when I'm combining pickups. So if I'm in bridge and middle, this is the normal tone. I can make them be a humbucker in series. In the middle position, where it's bridge and neck, I can make them be a humbucker. Humbucker now. And neck and middle, same thing. So this is normal. So it changes it a little. It's mainly designed to work with the bridge and middle. This extra knob is the only one that I haven't talked about. And this is basically a three-way treble bleed option. So in the middle, there's no treble bleed in the volume, in the guitar volume. So if I turn down the volume, it gets dark. Which is great when I'm using like a fuzz like the Copenhagen Bender. If I'm using the treble bleed, sometimes it doesn't take off, it gets too bright. Let's test it. And this is basically two different treble bleeds. So here I have a type of treble bleed, here I have another, and they work differently, so I can have options. Let's test it with a Copenhagen bender all the way up and then the volume down. So I'm in the up position of the treble bleed, now the down position. And in the middle, the way the pot works is really different. So it almost cuts only at the last part of it. With the treble bleed, it works differently. So he gives me a lot of options. The guitar has brass saddles, a Tele bridge with the bridge pickup mounted on the bridge, so it makes it sound a little more Tele. But the body is elder, maple neck, and rosewood fretboard with Jescar frets, Spurzel locking tuners for the tremolo, and graffiti nuts. I really love the guitar. It plays beautifully. I've been playing it for a long time and I'm really happy with it. It stays in tune perfectly. I really, really love it. Let's give you some tones of it, how it works with a clean tone like a compressor and reverb. A little less reverb. So it nails the strat tone perfectly. The neck pickup. It's also great. The middle position is super, super bluesy. It's very 50s like. Love it. The bridge pickup is very Tele. Let's turn on an overdrive. Or with the distortion from the GT 500. Silver Machine Octafuzz. With the fuzz, I tend to like the upper part of the tone bender, and it's great, for example, if I'm using the melody, J-Rocket Effects melody, if I'm using it on the neck pickup, sometimes it's not bright enough. So if I'm playing like, if I want some extra brightness, I just pull the tone control up and it gives me more brightness. It's subtle, but it's not giving me brightness. It's taking off some bass. It's changing the relationship of the pickup with the pedal. So it's a subtle tool, but really, really great for that. If you want that sparkle clean, like the in-between neck and middle. It's very different than if I have it set minimum. Gives you that sparkly, shiny tone. And that's it. Oh, and it has this beautiful dots that are luminescent, or they glow in the dark. So it's really great when playing on stage, and sometimes the light goes off for the show, of course, like there's a blackout and I have to start a song and I don't know where I should put my hands. This will help me, and it looks cool on the guitar too, and only I can see it, except for the 12th fret dot that is the same material as it is here. Well, that's it. I hope this has been helpful to you. I hope you have liked the show. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to the channel and share it with the world. Click the bell notification to get notified whenever there's a new episode. There's a new episode every week. What do you think about the guitar? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, please. And I hope you liked the episode. Also, if you want to become a patron and support the show, just go to my Patreon link and follow the steps. It's super easy. You can also help the show by contributing to the tip jar on PayPal. Here's the link. If you want to have some guitar lessons with me, just send me a direct message on Instagram or Facebook and we'll deal with it from there. Also, please visit my website. There's a lot of info there, like the gear I'm using, the pedals I'm using, a lot of merchandising too from my bands, like CDs, pen drives with music, mugs, t-shirts, etc. Hope you like it. We'll see each other next week. Bye-bye.